Hello and welcome. I'm Saffron from saffrondominises.com, and today we're talking about how you can use EFT when you're having trouble sleeping. So there are a couple of different ways that you can use EFT for trouble sleeping. You can use it when in the moment when you're actually struggling to sleep, so on a night before you get into bed, or once you're already in bed you can do some tapping on even though I can't sleep. Or you can use it on the issues that are keeping your mind awake and stopping you from getting the rest that you need. So in this week's blog I talk about both of those and I provide scripts for both of those, and in today's video I'm just going to share a quite general tapping script that you can use just before you go to bed. So if you want any further help with the specific things that are keeping you awake, then do get in touch, and I will try my best to help you with that. So as always, we begin tapping here, and if you haven't done one of these before, just copy off what I'm doing and repeat what I'm saying. And we also have a how to do EFT video for if you need it, for a bit more detail on what we're doing. So we're tapping on the side of the hand, which we call the karate chop point, and if you just repeat after me. Even though I'm really struggling to sleep, and I'm worried that tonight's going to be the same, that's okay. And I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though recently I've been having a really hard time getting to sleep, and it's left me feeling exhausted during the day, that's okay. And I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though I'm really worried that I won't be able to get to sleep tonight, and the worry itself is just making it worse, that's okay. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So now I'm going to move to the eyebrow, so just at the start of your eyebrow. I'm worried I won't be able to sleep. It's really difficult for me to get to sleep. I've really struggled for a while now. My mind just doesn't seem to want to shut down. And it's keeping me awake. And now I've got these feelings of anxiety over going to bed. And the anxiety is just keeping my mind even more awake. It's turning into this vicious cycle. The anxiety keeps me awake, and then being awake causes more anxiety. I'm so worried I won't be able to sleep. That's what's happened for a while now. I feel like I've got lots of reason to be worried about it, because I haven't been able to get to sleep easily for a long time. Getting to sleep is difficult for me. I know that I struggle with sleeping. And maybe it's time to let that go. What would happen if I let myself rest? I'd like to be able to let myself rest. And I really feel like I'm not doing this on purpose. I know that I'm not doing this on purpose. In fact, it's really frustrating not to be able to get to sleep. There's nothing I'd like better than to have a really restful night's sleep, to get to sleep easily and to stay asleep till morning. And maybe I can allow myself this now. Maybe it doesn't have to be so worrisome. Maybe I can at least release the anxiety. That doesn't feel very easy, but maybe it's a step that I could take. Take a deep breath. So if you have got that cycle going on where the anxiety about not being able to sleep is making it even more difficult for you to sleep, then that script should hopefully help to shift some of that anxiety, and maybe that in itself will be enough for you to relax. Maybe that script brought up some other stuff for you. If anything comes up for you during any of these scripts, make a note of it, because that is taking you deeper into the root of your causes, which are very personal to each of us, and so that's going to be the next thing to do tapping on. So any thoughts that pop into your head, so maybe it's when I was falling asleep when I was 7 and a big spider landed on my pillow or something like that. So write out that memory, if there is a memory associated with it. Write out the thoughts that keep you awake. Anything that feels connected, and you can tap on that as well. And you don't have to do anything special, you don't have to have it worded in a particular way, you don't have to, a lot of people worry about the wording and about knowing what they're doing. You don't have to do anything special. You can do the setup statement, which was the bit that we did here with the even though. You can leave it off, you can just tap around the points saying, I felt really terrified when that spider landed on my pillow, it didn't feel safe to go to sleep. Maybe I don't feel safe to go to sleep now. Things like this. So obviously, as I said, very personal to each of us, so it's very difficult to get into a video. But as you tap on the general scripts, thoughts often pop into your mind, and then things to work on next. So if you found that helpful, do get in touch. I would love to hear from you, and if you have any requests for future tapping videos, then do let me know. And I should have said at the beginning, this is the first week in our mental health month. So Tuesday the 10th of October is World Mental Health Day, and I'm doing videos all around the theme of mental health all this month, so we'll have 5 in total. So lack of sleep is this first one, trouble sleeping I should have said, is this first one. So look out for the next one next week. Bye bye!